Good morning, scholarly equestrians. Today's video is going to be about three different things. It's going to be about equipment failure, how we handle it, training employees to do new things, and also valuing amazing employees. So here at our barn, we have a tendency to use a lot of the Kubota equipment. We absolutely love it. It is more expensive, but man, is it durable. We have two RTVs, and we also have two Kubota Tractors. One of them, I'm pretty sure, is older than me. You can see the new one behind me. One of the RTVs is new, the other one's about 18 years old. And about, I want to say a month or so ago, the old RTV finally went out, but oh my gosh, that thing has thousands and thousands and thousands of hours. So we sent it to the wonderful people over at Smith Valley Garage, and they're putting a new engine in it, which is going to cost me, oh my goodness, $6,000. Now you might ask yourself why I would spend that much money on a piece of equipment. Well, it's because a new one is more expensive than some people's cars. A new one's about between $17,000 and $20,000. And fortunately for us, we do have a second one here as well. So we have been, our system usually in the mornings is that one person is feeding with one of the RTVs and then another person starts cleaning. And it's a heck of a lot easier to drive the RTV than it is to drive the tractor. So we have a gentleman that usually helps us out here on Saturday mornings, and he has started another job, which we're super thankful for him, but he's still working for us as well. But we have to cross-train one of our employees now to drive this beast, and this is a lot different to drive than the RTV. So fortunately, our fabulous employee Juan is training her to do it. I also came here early so that I can be support for her if she has any questions, because nobody ever wants to damage something, and people try their best, but it can just happen, right? So you might ask, why we use the Kubotas versus the John Deeres, and I absolutely do love John Deeres. I just don't have that much experience with them. And also the wonderful people at Smith Valley Garage happen to be Kubota dealers, and they are just amazing as well. And I really, really trust them when it comes to servicing my equipment. I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I'm just learning how to use my selfie stick, so if it looks like I'm looking all over the place, because I'm trying to figure out what the heck to do and not very good at it yet. So how does a barn this big with 50 something horses run without clients really noticing that there's been a problem? And that's having backups, right? So we made this purchase of this tractor several years ago. It is not cheap. Most people's cars don't cost this much as well. And so we have two tractors, one here, an RTV that's functioning now, as well as a tractor that grooms the arena. Really, at a barn like this, you need tractors of multiple uses, and so very thankful that not only do we cross-train employees here, that the equipment can pitch in and help when the others goes down. Obviously, we don't want to use this tractor for very long doing this, because it's really way too expensive of a piece of machinery to be using to clean stalls, but that's what we've got going on. Hopefully in the next year or so, we will have another RTV in our arsenal, so if one goes down, we can still have two, and go from there. Our goal with our clients is that they don't know that this stuff is happening, right? That everything can pitch in, employees are cross-trained, so that they can come and they can maybe see that maybe it's a little bit slower that day, but everything still gets done is our goal, right? So the third part of this is, as a manager, you have got to value honest, hardworking employees, right? We have some employees here that are just absolutely amazing. They all have a different skill set, and I am very, very thankful for that, right? Yes, I'm here early this morning. No, I'm usually at home ordering things, but I want to be here to support the people that are learning new jobs, and also as well as support the employee that is overseeing teaching a young lady how to drive a tractor, right? And I made sure when I came in this morning that he knew how valuable he was and how much he means to us. So often barns like this forget that without good feeders, stall cleaners, they just don't operate, they just don't run well. And those are your eyes on the ground. So everybody, please, please, please thank them, because they allow your barn managers to do the other parts of their job, right? If the basics aren't being met, nobody can do their job. Nobody can expand. Nobody can create new programs. There needs to be a big value on those people as well. So don't forget them. So those are my 3 tips on my video log today, and I really appreciate you guys being patient with me on my bad video skills, because I'm learning too. So thanks so much for joining us. Bye-bye.